Really, guys? Again?
Hey guys, it's another day at the anthem party. My mug says genius. And yeah, we're rocking it out. I want to talk about things that will take me back to primary school, because that was a great time. So, one thing that I remember from my younger grades was the stupid bleep test. And if you don't know what that is, you are so lucky. It's also known as like the pacer test, but basically, it's hell. Okay? I wanted to drop out of school because of that stupid test in Phy Ed. I don't know why I'm trying to warm my hands on this. There's not coffee in it. There's soda. You see me wrapping my hands around it? I'm not trying to warm. I'm just making myself colder for some reason. So there's this thing called Smencils, and I was like, they're pencils that just smell delicious. I got a boyfriend once by bribing him with a Spencil. That went over fantastic. Back when there was Microsoft Word, my hardest decision of the day would be deciding which word art font to use. Those word arts were spectacular, and that was my hardest decision. Just what word art am I going to use today? I remember when you put the pencil on the edge of the desk and launch it, we used to put the pencils on the edge of the desk and just hit the pencil off and then launch behind us. One of my best memories was doing that and ending up hitting the teacher. I was a bad kid. Also, Oregon Trail. I used to play that all the time. It's the best game ever. I don't know exactly what the game was called, but there was this helicopter game where you had to hit the space bar. It's kind of like Flappy Birds, but it was a lot less stressful and it was a lot more fun. It was like olden day Flappy Birds. It was a great game. And I always remember playing that and trying not to get caught. Computer mouses used to have little balls in the bottom of them. And I always loved playing with it with my thumb or taking the balls out and throwing them at my brother. Now computer mouses have little lasers on the bottom. And I would always put paper on the lasers so it doesn't work and my brother would get so angry. We used to have these really intense dodgeballs. Now they got super foamy ones, but we had something called alligator skins, and it stung when you got hit in the face, and I'm pretty sure there was a brick or two in there too. So basically, you got hit in the face and you had to pretend you didn't want to cry. When you saw there was always those wheel around TVs that would go from class to class, and when you saw the little wheelie with the TV strapped on top, you knew you were going to have a fantastic day. We used to take our ponytails and launch them up to the ceiling, and whatever the ceiling was made out of would basically make the ponytail stick, and our teacher didn't notice until halfway through the semester, and there was thousands of ponytails up there. We would give ponytails to guys and stuff, and we'd go out and buy a bunch of ponytails and we'd just be launching them up to the ceiling during our boring parts of class. When you would turn your calculator upside down and write hello or whatever, those were the best time. In science classes, I burned chips once, and it made the whole school smell just disgusting for a week. Our teacher got in trouble. I never liked him. The little rubber pencil trick where you'd take a pencil and you go like that and oh, rubber pencil. Fries with the smiley faces on them? Oh my gosh, those were my favorite treat. I had music classes, and basically it was just learning how to play the recorder. And I remember just sitting there learning how to play the recorder, and then we would go up and we would get little colored belt strings that you would tie around and show how cool you are and how well you can know music. And now I play like 7 instruments. You got 7 belts on your recorder? Well, I play 7 instruments, so suck it. If I could go back in time and go to my little self who was crying like, ooh,
she got 7 belts and I only have 5. So upset.
And then the older me would go up to the younger me and be like, bro, this is okay. Because when you get to high school, you are sexy and you play like 7 instruments. And that girl over there, she turns ugly and she's failing all her classes and she only plays 1 instrument and she's still in freshman band as a junior. And by the way, do not put highlights in this part of your hair. Just don't do it. Okay? You look stupid. Those stupid little flip phones. I mean, I know there's still a couple flip phones out there, but there was just like flip phones, and I would always play mini golf on my dad's flip phone because that was like the only game there besides poker, and I was like 8. I was like, I don't know how to play poker. Shut up. I only know how to play strip poker. And then the like Nokia phones, everyone still laughs about. Like, oh, Nokia are indestructible, and they are. I got hit in the head with one once. Had a concussion. One time, when I was younger, I had this Winnie the Pooh computer game, and I basically printed off 100 pages of Tigger. I can't remember what it said. I think it was like a letter from Tigger, and I was crying so hard. Anyways, that was interesting. Things I remember from my childhood. And keep on being you. Peace out, puplings.
We'll be young forever. We'll be young forever.